Top 10 Kingdom Building Manhwa to read. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some gems that you might not have heard of, that I couldn't recommend enough. Have you been looking for a good new manga to read? Well, today I'll be giving you the top 10 Kingdom Building Manhwa list. There are a lot of Kingdom Building Manhwa out there that I just couldn't put them all on this YouTube video. However, all of these manhwa are really good and I hope that you like it. So, this is a topic I've been wanting to cover for a while. I read a lot of manga and webtoons in general, and Kingdom Building manga has always been something that interested me. I'll have to admit, there aren't very many Kingdom Building manga. I was only able to find maybe 5 to 7 series that actually focused on building a kingdom and starting from nothing. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, and let's start. Top 10 Doomed to be a King. Our main character is an unfortunate time traveler, and during his journey to end up in a different world. At the start of this manga, you will see that the main character acts like a wimp, but slowly a huge character development takes place, and our main character becomes overpowered. You will see that the main character gets a system, and he tries to leverage the system to its maximum potential. One day, the MC occupies a mountain and crowns himself as a king, and from there onwards, he starts his journey to build his mountain into one of the most advanced territories in the whole kingdom. The best thing about Kingdom Building manga is how the main character uses his knowledge to sell things, to make powerful allies, and to solve the problems of the people. This manga is really good. The story, the plot, the art, everything is beautiful. Number 9. Starting from today, I'll work as a city lord. When a gaming otaku gains the power to cross over to other worlds, he will obviously have to figure out what to do with it. And one day our main character buys a city from a scammer. The city is in ruins, the people are too poor, and the beast women are caught up in cages. But after seeing this, our main character does not get demotivated. Instead, he uses his brain in order to form this whole trash city into the most beautiful and prosperous city. You will see how the MC recruits Catwoman, Foxwoman, and Rabbitwoman. Number 8. Santeriku Yuki. Possessing memories of being born, raised, and died in a country called Japan, the young boy Hercule was born in an imperial household of a declining empire. This empire that once was a superpower that reigned over the world is now a country nearing its end. The public finances are in bankruptcy. The military strength declined to the point that barbarians are able to wreak havoc on their territories, and the neighboring countries squeeze the empire for tribute payments every year. And the young Hercule is forced to take over this empire. Thus the 12-year-old Hercule ascends to the throne. Using the knowledge from his previous life, Hercule struggles to rebuild the empire, reforming the tax system, revolutionizing the industry, reorganizing the public finances, rebuilding the administration, and reforming the military system. Number 7. Release That Witch. The best web novel on kingdom building, and this is adapted into manga known as Release That Witch. A male engineer transmigrated into another world, and he became a prince. Now in this world, witches do exist and they have supernatural powers too. But in this world, witches are regarded as evil as a demon, and people think that witches bring upon destruction and devastation, and so witches are looked upon with disdain and are killed. But our main character has a different approach. He takes all the witches as his allies and uses their powers in order to build his city into a more prosperous one. This manga has an awesome storyline, and we also have more than 280 chapters. Although the chapters are not long, but they are very interesting. Our main character is very smart and the art is good. Number 6. I'm Not The Overlord. I actually reincarnated into a different world and became the Demon King Overlord? And my task is to destroy humanity. Wait, that ain't right. I'm a pacifist, you know? I'm not like this at all. What? I killed 1,000 human army with my energy blast? That was an accident. It was the relic's fault. It's all a misunderstanding. Why can't we get along nicely? Huh? So what if I'm the devil? Doesn't mean I like doing bad things. Stop annoying me or I will blast you to Kingdom Come. Wait, come on, I'm not that evil. I'm not the Overlord. This one has nice story, so do check it out. Number 5, Long Live the King. This manhwa has like 126 chapters that are available on website. An ordinary student accidentally traveled into another universe and became the king of a small kingdom. He had gotten cheating code of life and was able to complete something extraordinary. This is the story about a king that was able to conquer continents and leave behind him an ultimate legend that will be recited between every generation to come. Do give it a shot. Number 4, Crash of the Count's Family. When I opened my eyes, I was inside a novel, The Birth of a Hero. The Birth of a Hero was a novel that was focused on the adventures of the main character, Choi Han, a high school boy who was transported to a different dimension from Earth, along with the birth of numerous heroes of the continent. I became a part of that novel as the Trash Count, the family that oversaw the territory where the first village that Choi Han visits is located. The problem is that Choi Han becomes twisted out of the village and everyone in it are destroyed by assassins. The bigger problem is the fact that this stupid Trash who I have become doesn't know about what happened in the village and messes with Choi Han only to get beaten to a pulp. This is going to be a problem. Now, all these are the thoughts of our main character, and that is how our main character thinks of avoiding the problems, but unfortunately, he ends up in it. This is a very awesome manga. Although our main character is not overpowered, our main character is very smart. Number 6, Bug Player. Now this manga is one of the most underrated manga. It has a good story, an awesome main character, and a very good plot. Our main character was an ordinary young man who was playing an RPG game called Paradiso. But while playing, he died, and the next thing is he gets reincarnated into the game as in the body of Jared, who is a good-for-nothing ultra-high obese young lord. And for there onwards, you will see how the main character utilizes bugs in the game in order to become lean and handsome and in order to manage his territory. The art in Season 1 is much better than the art in Season 2 of this manga. Our main character is overpowered. What I like most about this story is how Jared uses his brain in order to solve the problems of his territory, and how the people around him starts talking about him, that how can a trash, good-for-nothing obese man become such a great young lord. Number 2, Dungeon Reset. This is one of the most popular kingdom building manga. When we woke up, we were in an unknown forest, greeted by a talking rabbit who explained to us the rules of the twisted game we were forced to take part in. We had to survive in that weird world full of traps and monsters with only game-like skills to help us. And of course, mine was useless. Now, this is what our main character thinks. This is the story of how he was summoned into a different world along with other people, but his skills was useless. Then during an incident, the members of his party believed that he had died and chose to abandon him. But when the main character opens his eyes, he sees a message. Stage 1 cleared. The dungeon will be reset and all of your wounds will be healed. And that is when the main character is shocked. What? What is happening? Why am I still alive? Then they realize that this is a kind of bug, and using this bug, our main character builds up his own territory. It's a very interesting and refreshing story. You will see how our main character survives using the most basic skills that he was given by the system. Number 1, the max level hero has returned. This manga has one of the most beautiful art and superb OP main character, the weak prince of an insignificant country, Prince Davey. After becoming comatose, his soul escaped into the temple where the souls of the hero have gathered. He changed for 1,000 years, and he has now returned as a max level hero. The main character has trained in an art of assassination. He is an expert in holy magic. He is a necromancer. He is an expert blacksmith, and he is also a master swordsman. With these qualifications, MC returns back, and when he opens his eyes, he realizes that behind all these things was a major conspiracy. And thus, our main character Davey starts his royal life and takes revenge. At the start of the story, there is no kingdom building. But after 54 chapters, you will find that the kingdom building has begun. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make a comment below which ones you have seen. Do share your experience. Don't forget to like the video and do press the bell icon to get notified about the latest videos and news trends. Till then, take care. and stay safe.